our PWG members, good morning. And the live viewers, good morning. Since we have the quorum, let us proceed with this morning's scheduled pre-bid conference for contract IDs 25FA0041 and 25FA0042. Ma'am Colette, please discuss the procurement details for these two contracts.
Good morning, everyone. Invitation to bid for 25FA0041 construction completion of San Bernardo water system at San Bernardo TIWI Albay. The DPWH Albay first DEO through GAA 2025 intends to apply the sum of 3,267,000 being the approved ABC for the contract. Completion of the works required 70 calendar days. To be eligible to bid for this contract, a contractor must meet the following major requirements: a Filipino citizen or 60% Filipino partnership corporation with pickup license for at least size range small b. Completion of similar contract costing at least 50% of the ABC. However, the contractors under small a and small b categories with a similar experience on the contract to be bid may be allowed to bid if the cost of such contract is not more than the allowable range of contract of their registration based on the guidelines as prescribed by the pickup and the net financial contracting capacity at least equal to the ABC. Interested bidders may obtain further information from DPWH Albay First DEO and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on August 20 to September 9 from given address, and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the PBB in the amount of 5,000. Bids must be duly received by the Bank Secretary through manual submission at the office address as indicated below on or before 10 a.m. September 9, 2025. Date which shall not be accepted. Bid opening shall be on 10:01 a.m. September 9 at the address given below. Procurement Unit Conference Room by First DEO. For further information, please refer to Eva C. Clarino, Procurement Unit, DPWH Albay First DEO. The minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel are the following: Project Manager 5, Project Engineer 3, Materials Engineer 3, Construction Foreman 2. Its qualification applies if the pledged person's largest project handle does not meet the required 50% of the ABC. Also, strictly comply the requirements prescribed under DEO 9 Series of 2012, Technical Requirements for Civil Works Projects for Public Bidding, and DEO 127 Series of 2018. Strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH, DEO 148 Series of 2024, Guidelines on the Accreditation and Assignment of Contractors and Consultants Project Engineers. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following: service cargo truck 1, 1 bubble mixer, cookie vibrator, portable welding machine 1, plumbing tools and electrical tools, structural tools, and modifying the list of requirements to be pledged or non-compliant as the required equipment and the number of units in the BDS is considered as incomplete bid in a ground for disqualification. Strictly comply the requirements prescribed under DEO 58 Series of 2012, inclusion of material data on the pledged equipment of a bidder in his bid documents, and DEO 11 Series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid. The deadline for submission of bids is September 9, 2025 until 10 a.m. Cut-off time for payment of and dropping of bidding documents, 9 a.m. Request for preparation of order and payment, 9:30 a.m. Receipt of accounting the order and payment, 9:45 a.m. Receipt of cashier the order and payment, 10 a.m. Dropping of bidding documents.
Okay, boss.
In addition, the project is under category of water system level 1 and 11 to 3. So in the state, shown on the screen are the plan for the construction completion of San Bernardo water system of San Bernardo TIWI Albay. It's summary ng qualification and begin application. Time na 50 and we have around 2,389 million from the spring of Sa standard fee per tubo.
Okay, that's all for contract ID 25FA0041. Let's proceed for the next contract ID 25FA0042.
Invitation to bid for 25FA0042 construction of BELEN water system at BELEN TIWI Albay. The DPWH Albay First DEO through GA 2020 intends to apply the sum of 4,950,000 being the approved budget for the contract. Completion of works required 90 calendar days. To be eligible to bid for this contract, a contractor must meet the following major requirements: a Filipino citizen or 60% Filipino-owned partnership corporation with pickup license for a size range small b. Completion of a similar contract costing at least 50% of the ABC. However, that contractors under small a and small b categories without similar experience on the contract to be bid may be allowed to bid if the cost of such contract is not more than the allowable range of contract cost of their registration based on the guidelines as prescribed by the PCAB and the net financial contracting capacity at least equal to the ABC. Interested bidders may obtain further information from DPWH Albay First DEO and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on August 20 to September 9, 2025 from given address and upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidance issued by the PBB in the amount of 5,000. Bids must be duly received by the bank secretary through manual submission at the office address as indicated on or before 10 a.m. September 9, 2025. Late fee shall not be accepted. Bid opening shall be on 10:01 a.m. September 9, 2025 at the address given. For further information, please refer to FSC Clarity Procurement Unit Albay First DEO. The minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel are the following: Project Manager 5, Project Engineer 3, Materials Engineer 3, Construction Foreman 2. Also strictly comply the requirements prescribed under DEO 9 series of 2012, technical requirements for civil works project for public bidding, DEO 127 series of 2018, the strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of the cost qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts to DPWH, DEO 148 series of 2024, guidelines on accreditation and assignment of contractor and consultants project engineers. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following: drilling machine 1, service cargo truck 2, 1 bagger mixer, complete vibrator, portable welding machine 1, plumbing tools and electrical tools, structural tools, and up. The strictly comply the requirements prescribed under DEO 58 series of 2012, inclusion of material data on the project equipment of the bidder in its bid documents, and DEO 11 series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical components of the bid. The deadline for submission of bid is September 9, 2025 until 10 a.m. Cut-off time for payment and dropping it within documents: 9 a.m. request for preparation of order of payment, 9:30 receipt of accounting the order of payment, 9:45 a.m. receipt of cashier the order of payment, 10 a.m. dropping and bidding documents.
So the contract similar to this project is water system level 1 po tayo, construction ng source of water. Yung location of the project, including its general notes. Detail na solar panel shed with pedestal 20 by 20. Next is detail of water source, pipe area. So ito yung drilling works po ito. Water source drilling works. Next is foundation plan ng solar panel shed. Foundation plan. Water tank, floor framing. Yung perspective ng output dapat ng project natin. So may vertical stainless tank siya with cyclone wire fence, solar panel, and top stand water. Yeah, top stand. On this 80 meters. So, is the standard billboard. Bilang top stand.
Okay. That's all for ID 25FA 0042. Any additional information or clarification for these two IDs? IDs? Yeah. If there are any, please take note of the following reminders for all participating bidders and their respective representatives of additional requirements and distinction of the bidding process. Number one, the submission of genuine documents only. All documents submitted must be authentic and verifiable. Submission of fictitious and falsified documents will lead to immediate disqualification and may result to further legal action under applicable laws and regulations. Any representative acting on behalf of a bidder must present a duly signed authorized letter clearly indicating their authority to liaise on bidder's behalf. This letter must be included in the submitted documents. Number two, limit of number of submission. Bidders are reminded that no more than 2 submissions as per the specific guidelines of this procurement process will be accepted from a single bidder. Any bidder found to have submitted more than the allowable number of bids documents will be disqualified. Again, we trust that all participants will adhere strictly to these guidelines to ensure a fair and transparent bidding process. If there are no further clarification discussion, anybody wants to move to adjourn this meeting?
I move to adjourn this pre-bid conference of contract ID 25 FA 0041 and 25 FA 0042.
It has been moved and seconded that this meeting be adjourned at 10:29. This ends our meeting for today, August 28, 2025. Thank you very much to everyone, and God bless us all. Morning.